What's up, YouTube? So dark in here. Can you look at this? This is what happens when your wife goes away and is like, "I'll cut your hair when I get back." Look at this. I look like some I feel like that guy from a Teen Wolf movie. I know. Does that make me old? No, the fact that you're old makes you old, Bear. Yeah, copy that. Listen, first of all, thanks to Huntstand for giving me this hat to cover up this atrocious dome. Truth in advertising. I am an affiliate for Huntstand. Why does that matter for y'all? Because I am constantly telling y'all, you need maps for your kit. Period, the end. Every single client that we work with at Prosperity, if they don't have maps, we compile maps for them and give them to them. Sell them to them, provide them to them. Every person I meet in person, I'm like, "Do you have maps?" And they're like, "Well, on my phone I got it." Yeah, you should have it on your phone, but you need a physical map as well that you can lay a compass on and actually navigate with. That's where Huntstand comes into play. Now, if you don't have money for maps, you can go to, I think it's usgs.gov, and just find your area and print some maps out. If you do have money for maps, you can get the Huntstand app. You spell it like that, right there, okay? And go buy a map, several maps. I have one here that's a sample that I want to show y'all. They make several different types of maps. I like this one. This one's canvas. It's white on one side, and then on the other side, oh, and they're big. By the way, got tribe. Look at that. How's that for a map? Okay, they're big. Why is this important? And you can, through their application, their app, I believe is what the kids call it, on their smartphones these days, through their application, you can select any area of the world, I believe, and they'll make you a map for it. Now, they're not cheap. They're not cheap to buy, and they're not cheaply made. This is completely waterproof. It's on canvas. You can mark this up. You could frame this if you wanted to. In fact, I knew a guy back in the day, like a real stud, that flew bomber missions. He wanted to join the Air Force during World War II, and they wouldn't let him because they found out he was only 16. So he hopped on a ship, went over to England, lied about his age and his country of origin, said he was 18, and started flying bomber sorties for the RAF. And I believe it was on his 18th birthday, the Axis powers found out he was actually only 17, turning 18, and I believe he was on his 28th mission, and they got the tail numbers on his plane wrong, and they came over the radio and said, "Hey, happy birthday, yada, 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 yada. Congratulations, you win." And then they shot down just the plane next to him. They got the tail numbers wrong. They thought it was his plane. He was a total BA. And one of my favorite things ever was he had in his house, framed in glass, these silk scarves that they would wear. And on the one side was this cool pattern, it's just like a shemag, right? On the other side were maps of the areas that they were operating in, that if they went down, they had maps on their person that they could see, oh yeah, we're here, we need to get to here to do the things, blah, 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 blah. And he had them framed in double-sided glass on a wall, partition wall in the house, that you could spin the glass and you could see the pattern on one side and the map on the other. And I thought that was really awesome. But it proves the point that you should have maps on you, physical maps on you, so that you can navigate in an area. Now, granted, World War II was, what, 70-ish years ago? Technology's come a long way since then, but what if the technology doesn't work? And so having a physical map that you can navigate with or coordinate with, a map that you can lay on your dining room table and say, Bill, I need you to go here. Susie, I need you to go here. Todd, you're gonna go here. It really, really helps. And again, these are not cheap. I'm gonna tell you that right now, but they make a hell of a present. They're quite an investment. And if you use the promo code BEAR, you get 10% off on these. And that does help the channel. Partnering with affiliates is not something that I really want to do here, but as YouTube makes it more and more difficult for us to simply maintain status quo here, cover our operating costs to bring y'all content that costs nothing to consume, but does cost something for us to produce, it's nice to be able to get a little bit of affiliate income from guys like Huntstand. And believe me, tremendous, believe me, I am contacted 3 to 5 times per week requesting me to be an affiliate for whatever. Hey, do a flashlight video. Hey, you should try our survival food. And actually, we have some to talk about that's coming because I've tried a lot of different people's survival food. Or I want to send you a bushcraft knife. Can you do a review? The vast majority of things never make it to y'all because they're just not worth your time. I don't want to tell you guys, hey, you should go buy timmysbushcraftknives.com because Timmy makes crap knives and you guys don't need to be spending your hard-earned cash on that. These guys make a good product, and they make a good product that actually fills a need for us as preppers, as survivalists, as, you know, militant farmers. The ability to navigate and the ability to coordinate, to physically have a map. And what I love about this is it's canvas. I can fold this up, and I have several of these in my bug out bags of our AO. And fold it up, takes up no space, it weighs nothing. I mean, this might weigh a quarter pound, and I could take it with me wherever I go. Now these, you know, mine aren't marked up. They're not marked up because I don't want a whole bunch of markings on my map that if somebody, you know, counter intel gets a hold of my map, they're like, oh yeah, he's going to the gold star. Yeah. But anyway, point being, Huntstand makes these fine maps. I would love it if you guys would check them out. And they have an application for hunting, which is why their name is Huntstand. It's worth you giving it a look. So that's what I got. You don't have to buy these, but if you need to buy a map to put in your bug out bag, your get home bag, your whatever capabilities kits, if you need to buy a map, consider buying one from Huntstand. It's a good product. If it wasn't, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Shalom, y'all.